Had to be back where the sign was. I'll tell you what, let's well, I was stopped for a second looking at my GPS. This guy in one of those little side-by-sides came up. All I could hear for 10 minutes before I got there was hauling down this road. People don't stop and think, what if there's someone like me just tooling around out here, or some other families in quads or another thing, they take the whole road. I mean, I know he was having fun being completely sideways on the road. Don't blame him, but I don't think he actually gave a crap. I don't think he cared. But I know we're out on an unimproved road. What happens, happens, but still gotta kind of, like now, come around the corner, no one's sideways, I'm not gonna hit anybody. Okay, now I can kind of get on it because I can look down the road. So you still gotta kind of have your brains in your head. And I think he's one of those guys that goes out there and goes shooting, so whatever. I think where I missed my turnoff was back at the sign. Like I said, I don't mind this road. I have a headlight. I have gas. People have no idea what's out here. Kind of go to work, hop on the roads, maybe get off the gravel road a little bit, but they have no idea how beautiful it is back here. No idea. I had no idea. Never been on this one. Nice. It's hard sometimes not to go fast. Not that I'm fast, but what I mean by that, sometimes it's hard not. I get going really fast, or I get going faster than the view allows. Where I'm out here, I should be enjoying the view, but you sometimes kind of get going up on the trails and like to kind of accelerate out of the corners a little bit. kind of get into a rhythm on the bike. And you get blinded of all the beautiful things around you. So one thing about a quad, or probably one of those side-by-sides, is you can take in a little bit more because you're on a more stable platform. You don't have to worry about the front end being taken out by a rock or something like that. So when I used to have my quad, yeah, I used to enjoy the scenery a little bit more. I could actually just stop and not put a foot down, slow down, not worry about anything. One little rock on the bike, man, it'll tuck that front end on you. Two butterflies. So. You think you're out in the middle of nowhere, and you see a look up, there's a power pole. Someone's house. Woo. Boy, it's a beautiful day. Where I used to live, it's in the 40s, 20s at night. Over on the East Coast, it's in the 30s, 40s, rainy. And out here in Arizona, on December 11th, 70 degrees. Sun shining, high clouds. Shouldn't have went through that puddle, now my pants all wet. So one thing about this bike, it just doesn't have peak horsepower. You're not buying it for that, but boy, does it chug. Even if you're a gear too high, you can just let the motor kind of chug along and it'll still break loose the back tire. The bike did have stock handlebars. This is actually my first ride. I had a used set of Renthal bars. They were a little taller and a little bit wider. These were actually on my DR350 at one point. I took them off before I sold them, put the stock ones on. So, last time these were on a bike, I was going through the high deserts of Oregon. So, but I bought a set of Renthal CR high bends in the fat bars, but the mounts I had bought wouldn't work. So instead of putting the stock bars back on, I just put these on. But it is nice to have the extra inch of height on them. It's warmer out here. It was cooler back where I originally started. That's what I mean, you know, instead of just kind of standing up like that. you get kind of where you're going faster. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. Where I want to be is straight across that peak. Not the first one, but the one beyond that. So I'm way off. So I'm gonna see if I have coverage out here. Probably shouldn't stop in the middle of a road on a turn. That'd be a bad thing. Hey, there's a cow there. Scared the shit out of me. Alright. I look over and I see something move. Alright. No trespassing. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it over there. But you know, a bad day exploring on a bike is not a bad thing. Even if I didn't get to my destination. I guess the end of my driveway will be my destination. I'm in the middle of nowhere and there's a big old power meter. That's the thing about that tire is they just had the back end just slide out. I would like to have a full knobby on the back. Maybe even want to try out one of those DOT tractionators. I like the front. From the few times I've ridden it, I do like the front. But you know, the back tire is brand new. It is a Shinka, I think 700. And it does okay, but just not on the loose stuff. So we'll slow it down a bit, so I don't end up down in the ditch there, because I would never get this thing out. Yeah, I like it better where I was. It's quite a bit warmer here. Of course, I'm going slower. Yeah, I want to be straight out there. See, I've gone 45 miles so far. So a little over a gallon of gas since I filled up. So I'm still sitting at 3 gallons, which ain't bad. Like I said, sure is a pretty area back here. Do not cross when flooded. This would be an awesome road if it was raining a little bit. If you don't know, the desert gets awesome when it rains. Woo! It gets a lot of traction. It smells good. Believe it or not. Boy, that back tire. Not in the weeds again. Jeez. Yeah, I may switch that thing at some point. Not today. But yeah, on the real slick stuff, it is slick. As long as it doesn't go flat on me, I'm good for it today. I'm sure it does nice on the highway. Oh, there's a don't know if you could see it, but in this mountain right up, or that rock ledge, there was a window, like where it had eroded and you could look through it. That's cool. Yeah, you have to be at the right angle. And I'm not there anymore. You have to be more to the west. But yeah, that rock right there, right on the edge of the cliff there's a dark area. And yeah, there was a natural opening. Like the end of a needle. Yeah, I have zero problems with the front end. It's like when I go to stop, just the engine braking alone can get this thing sliding out on me. But I do confess I'm more of a two-stroke guy. Fairly new to four-strokes on the dirt. It'll be interesting to see the video coverage. See what kind of tweaks I need to make, or if... Man, slick. A lot of butterflies out today. For all you nature lovers. There's a map, a sign. So I want to go to Castle Creek Road. That's the one I should have taken. So let's take it. Worst case scenario, I go back home. Whoa, whoa there, whoa there. This is the one I should have taken. Well, if I only get half of my ride in today, that's not bad. And this is a dead end. Unless there's a turn up here. And mailboxes. Entering private property. Posted. Next 4 mile drive through only. Any purpose. Huh.